They lied to you about how life works. You were trained to believe there's a fixed path, a set of invisible rules you must follow, and that luck or fate decides your destiny. But what if that's the biggest illusion you'll ever face? Imagine waking up tomorrow with a secret formula in your hands, one so powerful it could flip your world upside down. Suddenly, that wall you keep hitting, it's not real. The limits you thought were written in stone, just chalk lines you can erase. The truth is, almost nobody talks about this. Most people spend their whole lives playing small, because nobody handed them the right formula. Instead, you're told to work harder, or just think positive, as if that alone could change anything. Here's what separates the ones who break through from the ones who stay stuck: the willingness to challenge the script, question the story, and use this counterintuitive formula to actually create the life you want. Now, you might wonder, is it really that simple? That's exactly why you need to keep reading. This isn't just about motivation or wishful thinking. This is about understanding a secret mechanism beneath reality itself. Learn how to tap into the formula, and suddenly, you're not just living life, you're designing it. Are you ready to see how deep the rabbit hole goes? Have you ever stopped to question the nature of the world beneath your feet? Most people walk through life convinced that the ground is solid, the walls are real, and reality is this unchangeable movie playing in front of them. But here's where the real shocker comes. In the latest breakthroughs in science, especially quantum physics, show us that what we call matter is mostly empty space. The formula hidden in all this is that your very consciousness, yes, the one reading this right now, actually shapes reality itself. Imagine for a second, you're not just an extra in this film, you're also writing the script as you go. Picture a scientist peering through a superpowered microscope at a single atom, expecting to see little balls zipping around. What does she find? Almost nothing but space and a mysterious dance of possibilities. It's like going to a packed concert and realizing most people are invisible. The formula here is not about learning more facts, but about seeing that your act of observing, your awareness, is what brings things into existence. You're not just watching the show, you're helping to build the stage, the lights, even the final act. What if? Every time you make a choice or focus your attention, you're literally weaving threads into the fabric of reality. That's the formula most folks never discover, trapped as they are by the illusion of solidity. The secret is out. Reality isn't just sitting there, waiting to be discovered. It's being shaped and molded every day by you and everyone else. And just when you start to get your mind around that, ancient wisdom and modern science collide to open even deeper doors. Throughout history, ancient traditions whispered about a hidden formula, the idea that reality is more energy than substance, more vibration than stone. From the Tao Te Ching to the Bhagavad Gita, sages described the world as a grand symphony, where everything is constantly resonating, changing, and flowing. Fast forward to today, and quantum science echoes the same. Revelation, what we call stuff, is actually waves, frequencies, and pure possibility. Once you grasp this, life stops being a fixed script and becomes a game you can actually play. Imagine stepping outside the noisy matrix of daily habits and shallow distractions. When you do, you start noticing the undercurrent, the subtle vibes shaping your day-to-day experience. The formula is simple but profound. Your consciousness is not a passive observer. It's the active writer and director of your life's story. That means the limitations you once accepted, all those tired beliefs and cultural narratives, can be rewritten. You are the observer and the creator. So, how do you apply this practically? Start by watching your own thoughts like you'd watch clouds drift by without judgment, just curiosity. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," try replacing it with "what if I'm just getting started?" This tiny shift can unlock doors you didn't even know were closed. The more you embrace the formula of conscious creation, the more the boundaries of your old story begin to dissolve. Many people believe the Matrix is some digital prison outside themselves, but the real Matrix is built inside the mind out of inherited fears, limiting beliefs, and stories passed down like family heirlooms. The formula for breaking free begins with radical curiosity. Question every assumption you have about who you are and what's possible. Instead of automatically believing "I'll never succeed," challenge it with "what proof do I really have?" This shift, tiny as it seems, is where all transformation starts. Imagine treating every negative thought like spam in your email. Would you just open and accept every message? Of course not. You can hit delete, unsubscribe, and choose what fills your mental inbox. Try a practical exercise. Grab a notebook, and for 1 week, write down every limiting thought you catch. At the end, review your list and rewrite each one as a new, empowering belief. That's the formula in action, turning mental chains into wings. Reconnecting with your creative potential isn't about escaping reality. It's about recognizing how much of reality is shaped by your perception. People who practice daily presence, meditation, or even journaling start to see old fears fade and fresh ideas bloom. They realize the matrix isn't a fortress, it's a fog. And with the formula of conscious attention, anyone can walk right through it. And as you break free, another layer of mastery is waiting: how to truly align every part of yourself to create a life you love. True mastery isn't just about knowing the formula, it's about embodying it, aligning thought, emotion, and action like a well-tuned orchestra. Imagine you want to grow a garden. It's not enough to have the seed, the idea. You must also feel the excitement, the emotion, and actually water it daily, the action. Every time you align your intentions, feelings, and steps, you're not just hoping for change, you're inviting it to become real. Some people visualize their goals, but forget to feel them as already true, or act as if they're still far away. The secret formula is to live as though your dreams are already part of your present reality. For example, if you want more abundance, practice gratitude for what you have, and take inspired action, like starting a new project, or reaching out to a mentor. Each time you do, you water that garden, strengthening the roots of your future. Life, then, becomes a creative dancer, constant flow between imagination and action, vision and movement. Those who truly master the formula don't just react to life, they create it, step by step, smile by smile. It's not about controlling every detail, but about trusting the process and dancing with uncertainty. And just as every masterpiece needs an audience, the next step is to share this wisdom and let it ripple outwards. So, after everything you've just unlocked, what will you do with this formula? Will you slip back into old habits, or will you finally put this knowledge to the test and watch your reality bend in ways you never imagined? Remember, transformation doesn't happen by accident. It begins the moment you decide to question the script and write your own. Why not take the first step today? What's really stopping you from building the life you secretly crave? Ask yourself, which beliefs or routines are you ready to let go of? If you could rewrite any rule in your own story, what would it be, and why haven't you done it yet? Your answer might just be the breakthrough waiting for you on the other side of action. Comment below with the one thing you're ready to change or manifest right now. I want to hear what you're taking from this, and how you'll apply the formula. Don't hold back. This is your space to declare your next move. And before you go, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm bringing you more powerful insights and unconventional strategies to transform your life, one breakthrough at a time. Don't just watch, be part of the conversation. Because here, we're not just learning, we're changing the game together. Are you ready to take control?